Welcome to Today is in the Kitchen. We are making one of our family favorites for the holidays, which is kind of inspired by the Black Friday today. And I've already got some stuff going. I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of onion powder, and you can go less if you want, but I find, especially with plant-based cooking, you really need to keep the flavors up. The flavors come a lot from the spices as well as this just egg, or the mung bean version. And just egg itself is made from mung beans, so it's the same. Now let me go back to my stove top version, ladies. Hopefully you can hear. So out comes the cheese casserole there. And there's a completed finished one here for us. All right. And there we have a beautiful potato casserole. Welcome to Today is in the Kitchen. We are making one of our family favorites for the holidays, which is kind of inspired by the Black Friday today. And I've already got some stuff going. So this is a potato cheese casserole, and it's probably more involved than anything else that we do here. I try and keep things simple. It's not that it's hard, but there's more steps. So I would recommend, if it feels overwhelming to do it, break it into chunks. So you can do a couple of things ahead of time, and then you're just doing the assembly, and it's a lot less time that way. So that's what I do. So we're going to do a few things here today. We're sauteing up some vegetables. I've already pre-made my cheese, which our cheese sauce we made last week. I have made some potatoes here. Let me just show you. So these are mini potatoes. You can use regular potatoes and cut them into bite-sized pieces. And I put them in the air fryer. I added some spices, some garlic powder, some onion powder, some paprika. I added a little bit of oil, just like a teaspoon or so, just to coat them. And I put them in the air fryer. I think I did 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes. And you can do that in advance, so you just have them. And I've got them in a glass baking dish. So while we're at that, I've also got my cheese sauce from last week that we made. I made a separate batch, but this is the same one we made last week, if you want the recipe. And we're going to make an egg substitute for today and saute up some vegetables. So let's get going. I've already got the vegetables on the burner to saute them. I'm going to go over to my thing. So I've sauteed some onions in broth. So I'm using vegetable broth, the organic PC one. It kind of is, the organic ones tend to get pretty pricey. This one is pretty economical. I'm going to add in some garlic. I got lots of garlic here today. Going to really garlic up my flavors. And I'm just going to turn that up a bit. And all I do, because I'm water sauteing, if you're not comfortable with that, you can always use oil, like an olive oil, a little bit. But all I do is, as the pan gets dry, is add a little bit more of the broth. And so we're going to let that go for a minute or so. And then we're going to add in some mushrooms. We're just going to do that for a minute. I've got some mushrooms. I just use some white mushrooms. You can use whatever mushrooms you want. And I'm just going to add them in as well. So I'm going to add those in. Let that go for a minute or two as well, until the mushrooms start to get softer as well. And see, as the liquid evaporates in this, then I just add a little bit more. You can use water. I'm almost out of my broth, so I might just go to water. That's it for my broth. So I think I'll go to water. Admit. Oh. All right, ladies, we're making a potato cheese casserole and we're just doing up some mushrooms. We've sauteed some onion and garlic here. We'll let that go for a few seconds. And you could do this a little longer. I just don't want you guys standing around waiting too long. So you could let the mushrooms get a little bit more cooked if you want. Just a little soft. And then I have also some peppers that I cut up. So I have some green and red peppers. You can do yellow peppers, orange peppers, just to make it nice and colorful here. Now you can see the mushrooms are starting to get sweat out the liquid, because mushrooms tend to have a lot of liquid in them.